Hi everybody, it's Claire. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you one of my all-time favorite hair tutorials. It is the crown braid hair tutorial, and my hair is shorter now, so this was a little bit of a challenge to try this out, but happy to report back that if you have short, medium hair, you can achieve this. So I do have some tips along the way. And I also wanted to mention to not get frustrated when you're braiding your hair. It is very easy to break out into a sweat, want to quit. Don't give up during braiding. I know it can be so annoying. Make it your own, make it fun. And also I wanted to mention to subscribe to my channel if you guys aren't already, and to hit that notification bell so I show up more in your inbox. So thank you guys for being here, and let's go ahead and get into the tutorial. Giving serious Professor Snape vibes right now. First, I'm just brushing out my hair. I want to make sure everything kind of comes forward all around the head. I'm going to have almost like a focal point here at the top of my head, and everything else is just like a mop around the rest of my head. And I did use a little bit of dry shampoo just to give it a little bit more texture. Now what I'm going to do is turn a little bit so you guys can see. I'm going to move all this forward, and I'm going to start at the back part here. I'm going to bring the braid up this way and starting at the back. That is what's key for the crown braid, starting at the back and kind of like in the midsection here. So again, bring everything forward, lean your head forward too. That really helps with this. I'm going to split my hair into two in the back and grab about a medium-sized section like this and split it into three. And for a Dutch braid, you go reverse of a regular braid. So you're actually going under the hairs. That's what's going to make it stick out. So I'm going to start crossing the outer strand to the center, then pick up hair on the outside as I go. So I'm grabbing hair from the outer section, pulling it in. And I know this is so hard to make sense, but you grab hair as you go from the outer strands, then cross it to the middle. Grab hair from the outer strand, add it to that section, cross it to the middle. Just keep on doing this pattern, and you're gonna start creating a braid that sticks out. So again, bring it across. Now this outer piece, you wanna add hair to it. And while I'm doing this, the crown braid, again, leaning forward really helps, because you wanna make sure that braid is on top of your head. You don't want it to be right against your hairline. I find that I accidentally do that sometimes unless I'm conscious of the braid and where I'm placing it. So really make sure you're going towards the top of your head and away from your ear. Like right now, it is a little hard. I can't see what I'm doing or you guys, so it does take practice. Don't get super frustrated, but definitely practice braiding first on yourself or on a friend before trying this, because it isn't the easiest. But for now, we're getting towards the top of my head, which we're going to be able to start seeing what this is looking like. So I'm going to grab some more hair. If you have short hair, I suggest grabbing small sections so that you don't risk the braid falling out. The shorter the hair, the smaller the sections, I say. And then I'm going to come around and grab. Finally, can see you guys almost. Just come around this section. And again, you want to make sure the braid is pulled back so that there's a little bit of like a centimeter between your hairline and where the braid starts. You want to just keep adding hair from the outer sections. And now we're getting to the other side. So I'm just going to flip over, continue on, and you can see why brushing your hair out first really helps make sure your hair is smooth. You do not want your hair to have knots in it while you're trying to separate the braids, or else you're never going to get to the other side. So just keep going, grab hair, bring it to the center, underneath. Again, you're doing everything reverse of a regular French braid. The Dutch braid is opposite. Now we're getting to the back where I have some hair. You want to make sure you grab all the hair when you're getting towards the bottom, because this is where we're going to start to finalize the braid. So I'm just grabbing whatever hair, so I don't have a rat tail in this crown braid. Just a little bit of sweat dripping down my face right now. Now we're at the bottom, and I'm just going to do a regular braid. So just like this. This is honestly like the victory lap right here. bring it down, tie it as close to the end as you can, and if you have one of those small elastics, those are even better to use than what I'm gonna use. I only have a big hair tie, so that's the game plan here. Just secure that at the end, like this. So you're gonna have this crazy looking like rat tail going on, but you're gonna see, so this is our starting point, this is our braid on the top, and it's okay, it's a little messy, some hairs are sticking out. Don't freak out at all because that's what bobby pins are for. All I'm gonna do is take, I'm actually gonna tie this one more time. Mistakes do happen, guys, and that's okay. I make it all work. I'm gonna take that hair where we started in our braid. I'm actually going to turn around here. Hopefully you guys can see. I'm going to take bobby pin and just pin down where it ends so that it can just finish off the halo look. So you just want to make sure that the braid is getting pinned down into your hair so that it's secure. Once you start, you can start to let it go. Add a few more bobby pins back there. Trying to keep you guys in focus. I know this is a really hard video to understand. It does take practice. It's definitely not like something you could pick up right away, but practice, you could get it. And I'm just gonna pin those excess hairs down into the braid. This is not gonna look perfect, and again, I prefer it not to look like a perfect halo braid. I love the like untidiness of it. So there's a piece of hair that's sticking out, and that's okay. You can fix everything with a bobby pin. Bobby pins are like my security blanket for my hair tutorials. So that guy's gonna stay down with a little brunette bobby pin. And then you could just kind of, if you feel like it's too tight in the front, what I like to do is just kind of like soften the front by like pulling out a few hairs, giving it a more romantic feel. And then you can even do this. I don't like to risk it, but you can pull the edges of your braid, especially if you have long hair. This works beautifully if you want to puff out the braids even more, but I actually kind of like the amount of puffiness to them right now, but you can give the outer strands a little bit of a pull if you want to fluff them up a little bit more, but I don't like to risk it because my hair does have layers to it. So if you have layers, I wouldn't suggest doing that, but I'm just gonna pull out a few hairs in the front to give it a little bit more soft, romantic feel. I hope you guys think this is cool and worth your time. I really appreciate you guys stopping by. Please make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and hit that bell sign to make sure I show up in your inbox so you can see more sweaty hair tutorials for me. Thank you all so much for being here, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Take care. Bye.